Hi, my name's John. Welcome to the fourth instalment in a series of videos all about the MIG181 inverter MIG welder. In past videos I've shown how to use flux core, how to use stick on the welder. I've welded thick stuff, I've welded thin stuff. This time I'm going to be welding some box section. I've got quite a few of these to weld together. They're simple T-joints in inch box section. A lad's repairing a big sort of marquee and he wants us to weld a few of them together. It's an ideal opportunity to show how to set up the welder to weld when it's heavy walled box section. Looks like 3 or 4 mil box section. I'm going to use the easy set menu on the welder. I use it all the time now. It just gets you it gets you welding straight away. And you can obviously tweak it to get just how you want it. That's enough talk. Let's have a quick look at the welder. We'll set things up and see if we can stick some metal together. This is the front panel of the welder. We've got two different types of gas, 5% and 20%. We've got flux core and MMA. Flux core, MMA. 3-1 ordinary MIG with 5% CO2 gas. In a minute, it's an ordinary MIG welder. That's our wire speed, meters a minute, and that's your voltage. Fully adjustable, conventional MIG welder. We're going to go straight in the easy set. On the left hand side is flashing 0.6 and 0.8. That's the two wire thicknesses you use. I use 0.8 for most things, so it's flashing 0.8. These are the metals in a weld using 0.8 wire. We've settled on 3.5. 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. So at 3.5 mil, it's going to give me 7.5 meters a minute, 20 volts. That sounds about right. It's a nice hot weld. We'll give it a go and see what happens at that. To me that wants either slightly more power or slightly less wire. We'll turn the power up first. We'll turn the voltage up 5%. So now we've got 7.5 meters per minute, 21 volts. That's better, I like that. Definitely like that. I've got quite a few of these to weld, so I have set up a simple jig. That angle plate there will hold everything nice and square. I've got to stop on there so that sets me distance. Clamp there, and that's ready to weld. You can weld this box section as is with the middle scale on, but you will get a much better weld if you grind it off. So we're going to grind it off. Doesn't take much, just basically a flap disc, and just take the nasty middle scale and oil off. It will weld a lot better. It's well worth doing. It does make a big difference. Because it's a fillet joint, we don't need to bevel the edges. We'll get good penetration going straight through. Right, that's basically all held together, ready to weld. We'll put some tacks on this and then we'll take it out of the jig and weld it. We'll tack the corners first. Right, that's the 4 corners tacked, now we can weld it. That welded quite nicely, but to me it's slightly short on wire. It needs a little bit more wire. And that's filled the weld a lot better. I'm quite happy with that. We'll do the other 2 welds and then possibly do a little bit of a mechanical bend test on it. Right, that weld didn't break, it tore the top of the tube off, so I'll trust that weld has been pretty effective. The weld is stronger than the tube. I think that's thicker wall section than that, that's why that actually gave away before the weld. I'll find them a bit, the same box section as this, weld them together and we'll do exactly the same test. This is the same weld except both bits of box section are the same thickness, so I can weld it and then do a very similar bend test on it. Nothing much the matter with that really, is there? Right, so that's quite nicely welded together. I don't really think it should give any problems, but we'll give it a little bit of a bend test just to see what happens. Right, I'm getting bored hitting that bastard. Right, different weld this time, same material. I'm going to run a nice long bead along there and we'll possibly section it and see how much penetration we've got. That really is burning in there, that now. That's a nice weld. It's very flat, there's a lot of penetration. You can actually see how the weld improves towards the centre as it gets warmer. That's the weld I've just sectioned. You can see it's gone all the way through. That's the original box section there, so we're going deeper than that. So it's 100% plus penetration. That is nothing at all the matter with that weld. I'm no welder, but I can assure you that that weld is pretty good. People often say, how can I set a MIG to weld 50 amps? Well, you can't dial the amps in, you put in the wire speed and the voltage and it gives you amps. If I weld now, if you're watching the screen here, where the wire speed is, it will show how many amps the job is actually getting. You put in 125, 126 amps, that's what it's actually welding current. I'm sure you'll agree the little MIG set did really well on that box section on a basic easy set setting of 3.5mm. I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed making it. I really enjoy welding and bashing bits of metal on a Sunday morning. If you do decide to buy one of these welders or any Artec product, be sure to mention my name. It certainly won't do you any harm. The welding bench or the little welding table I used is also supplied by Artec. They're made by Mac Industries, Artec supply in Stockholm. It really is a good bit of kit. I use it all the time. I've got 22 of those T-joints to weld up. I think I'll get Debs involved. She's a decent welder. She needs practice with MIG. Anyway, thanks for watching.